Every Friday, I do a recap of 5 of the most ridiculous narratives that Fox News pushed. But this week deserves a second recap because Fox News hasn't touched one of the biggest stories right now, the Dominion defamation lawsuit against Fox News. So if you get all your news from Fox, here are 5 actual revelations from the filings that you definitely missed. Dominion's a company that sells election hardware and software. In 2020, to keep up with Trump's lie about election fraud and thus keep its audience, Fox News knowingly allowed hosts and guests to lie about Dominion and the election. Why do I say knowingly? Because from these filings, we can now confirm that Rupert Murdoch knew the election wasn't stolen. The day before the January 6th insurrection, Murdoch and Fox CEO Suzanne Scott talked about having their primetime hosts admit that Joe Biden won to, quote, stop the Trump myth about the election being stolen. But they decided against it, and we all know how January 6th went. But honestly, it shouldn't have been a surprise to Murdoch because he knew what these lies were doing to the country. He texted Suzanne Scott about election conspiracies on the network, calling it terrible stuff damaging everybody, and saying that it was probably hurting Fox News too. And it wasn't just Murdoch either. In general, Fox executives, hosts, and guests knew what they were doing. The filings from Dominion are full of quotes from people at Fox at all levels that knew the election wasn't stolen. Fox's chief legal and policy officer admitted during his testimony that executives had a duty to prevent and correct falsehoods. Murdoch also used Fox News to directly help the Trump campaign. Murdoch gave Jared Kushner confidential information about Biden's campaign ads and debate strategy. Media Matters just filed a complaint with the Federal Election Commission over this. In the end, though, all of this really just comes down to money. You know Mike Lindell, the MyPillow guy? Murdoch kept allowing him to come on the air and spread election conspiracy theories because, in Murdoch's words, it's not red or blue, it's green. Lindell is a massive source of revenue for Fox News. His commercials support shows that have lost a lot of advertisers, like Tucker's. And Murdoch wasn't about to put that cash cow on the line. If you want to know more about the case or keep up with the new developments, check out the 2020 election lawsuits tab on the Media Matters website. There is so much in these filings about how executives and hosts alike decided that the truth wasn't worth telling, because at Fox News, profit always trumps principle.